Hello, everybody. Good evening. It's been a couple days since I've been on here and making any kind of videos or anything, and I really apologize about that. Honestly, we'd had a lot of company over, our kids and stuff, doing a lot of things out in the yard where it's been real nice, and my son had his day off work. We were actually able to see all three of our kids this weekend all together, which is good because, like I said, my son works and he's busy, so anytime we can catch up, we definitely do family time. Hello, ladies. Hi, my beautiful ladies. What are you guys doing? And another reason I have not posted is because I've actually really been just out here trying to be really attentive to my ducks. As you see, we have got several fly traps hanging around, which has immensely decreased the fly population out here in the enclosure. Secondly, we've made a little bit of decorating. No, I did a little bit of arranging. Instead of having two waters over there, I did an actual a food and a water. And then, of course, they've got the little water tub there they love to play in. But then also over here on this side, I added another. Well, that water's already been there, but instead of doing the water there, which was making a big mess, I just did food there. But the biggest thing, my ladies love their fresh cut grass before bedtime. It's their favorite thing ever. But if everybody hasn't noticed, oh, and that little thing has moved. But the biggest thing and the most helpful thing, and I mean, it's really helpful. I've noticed a drastic difference just since yesterday afternoon when we done it, is this pine bedding. I had the girls go out in the yard and play with my daughter, with Sissy. She watched them, and I come in and pulled everything out of here and break the ground real good, and got all the wet stuff off the ground, and made sure there was no poo and everything was good and even and level and pretty much dry and back to a normal surface. And poured this bedding all in and got it put down. Cleaned out that one stuff we had in there, so now the ladies have nice clean pine bedding to get into when they want to go up in their house as well. But back to what I was getting at, being worried about my one little duckling. Girls, it's okay. You're cute, Pea. I'm just trying to bring it back over to you, honey. If you guys can see, Miss Penelope, she's doing good. She's big as can be. And Miss Gretchen is also doing really well. She's big as can be. They're both growing. They're really good rate. And that probably is because they are spoiled and they probably may be a tad overfed, but we weren't really sure about ducklings when we first got them. So we did starter food and stuff, and we kept them only on the duckling food for the longest time after we got them. Is that good, Gretch? I love the little noises they make when they eat their grass and their food. It's just so exciting. They make the little noises. Don't you, honey? You like that, huh? Anyways, they've all been growing at a really good rate. And I'm really happy with how they have grown, and it's really been a really good joy and everything, but I've tried really hard. I do a lot of research, and I might even overdo it. I mean, some people say you couldn't overdo it, but I'm constantly online looking things up. I'm constantly online trying to find natural things that we can add to their feed to make treats. You know what I mean? Just have them a little something extra special, and also make sure that they get the best nutrients that they could possibly have. That's my worry. That's what I want more than anything. I want them to grow properly and be healthy and live as long a healthy life as possible. With that being said, as careful as we have been about even, waiting a few days on top of the timelines that we've read about and been given, I don't know what's caused it. It's kind of upsetting, really, because as careful as we have been to keep things clean and do things the way we're supposed to do it, Miss Gretchen there, if you can see it, it's going to be her wing closest to Penelope in this shot. It's starting to stick out away from her body there at the end, her flight feathers, her primary feathers. So, and she's also has been, I've noticed when they're foraging in the yard or when they're walking around in here foraging, Penelope's always on her feet. She's always walking around. Oh, look, Gretchen's going to play with the little string. Oh, your guys' string is stuck, ain't it? So you can't play with it. Let me help you. There you go. That girl. That toy. She's like, what was that? What touched me? There you can really see it. And tomorrow I'll take another video in the daylight so you can really see what's going on. Are you gonna fly off, Penelope? You gonna fly, girl? So yeah, you can see it right here pretty well too. It's just where I have the light on. It makes it kind of hard to see, but so like I said, Penelope's always on her feet and she's always walking around foraging, and Gretchen always has to be with Penelope, but I noticed she's not staying on her feet. She'd been laying down and foraging. She will follow Penelope, but when she gets to where Penelope's at, I love it when they play with that little rope. That is just so cute. I wish they'd play with their toys. I noticed that she was starting to go to where Penelope had moved to, but then she sits down. Just now, perfect example. Penelope's up moving around. Gretchen gets to where she's at. She sits down. So I thought, well, maybe, maybe that's just the way they are. Because, I mean, Penelope does sit around a lot too. You know what I mean? After they're grazing or foraging for a while, it's almost like if that's the spot they're going to sit in for a minute, then sometimes they will do that. And I've noticed that isn't, to an extent, a normal activity or normal thing for them to do. But Gretchen's really been doing it a lot for like the last day and a half. But yesterday I come out, and when I got out here, I thought maybe she had been hurt. I was like, oh man, what happened to your wings? So I'm looking around. That's also why I did this all to the enclosure. I mean, it needs cleaned, of course, but move things around. But there's nowhere that can get behind for her to get a wing stuck or anything. Everything's open. You can't get under anything. You can't get behind anything. So that's what started the big cleanup and the moving around yesterday. And I freaked out. I thought my duckling was hurt. So anyways, me and my daughter did research online yesterday all day long. Come to find out, she has like to a T textbook diagnosis of angel wing. So I went online and we looked up a bunch of stuff, and it says that we need to wrap it. Well, we tried to wrap it. She was okay when I first picked her up. Everything was going good, and as soon as she seen that I had something she did not know what it was, she went bananas. And as you see, she's not wrapped because we couldn't get the task done. She was like a wild animal. She had her neck coming around at me, trying to, I wouldn't say bite, because you don't have any teeth and it don't really hurt, but she was nibbling at me. She was squawking. She quacked for the first time, which I wish her first quack wouldn't have been that experience. I didn't like that. And then see, that's why I said it's normal for me to lay down, because she's been laying down for a minute, but then Penelope, she's nibbling and eating, so she laid down too. So at first I thought that was normal and everything, but she's been doing it a lot. But anyways, so now she's not wrapped because me and my daughter couldn't do it. She went ballistic, and I started crying, and I felt like I was going to have a panic attack because I thought I was hurting my duckling, because I thought her wing was hurting, and I thought that I was hurting her by trying to pick her up and hold her and get this thing wrapped around her. And I done watched all these videos all day online about those ducks that have angel wing and how it causes hip pain and they can't hardly lay down when they get older. And that if they do have the angel wing, now she can never fly. And even though I planned on clipping their wings because I don't want them to go away, I don't want her to be rendered flightless because of a disability or something that we caused in her diet. I don't know, it's just really sad to me, and I was really upset about it, and I didn't think that I could make a video, which I know this is supposed to be raw, real-life stuff, come as it is, you know what I mean, good and bad, but I was very emotional yesterday. I cried all day, I cried all night, and I couldn't get through long enough without crying to actually talk. Their little legs cute, played out like that. I love it when they play their little legs backwards. It is the cutest stuff. Anyways, I was just really emotional and upset, and I just couldn't even talk to to the people I was around or with more than 2 or 3 minutes without getting teary and crying. I have to go on for a minute. And I just didn't think it'd make for a very good video. And maybe I should have posted a couple of shorts about the ducks so everybody could still see them and things. But I do apologize, and that is the reason, and that's what's going on. So me and my daughter have been sitting and thinking. I've been looking up, and I'm trying to contact anybody I can think of. Just trying to figure out, find out maybe what we can do to try to take care of this and how I can get her to leave the wrap on without going crazy. I don't want to stress her out and hurt her and get anything else on her hurt. So anybody out there watching has any ducklings that you're currently going through this with, or you have went through and you've had trouble getting it wrapped or the duck to keep it on, please let me know in the comments or anything. We're trying to figure out how I can help my duckling. I'm worried about her. I don't want her to be sick. I don't want her to be in hurt or in pain. I want to get it taken care of. So, alright guys, thank everybody for watching. And like I said, I do apologize for not being on the last couple of days, but I will get back on track, I promise. And we are going to get Miss Gretchen over here taken care of. But besides the little thing going on with the wing, everybody's great. Got clean new cage going on, plenty of food and water. Everybody's having a good time in here, it seems like, having their little grassy midnight snack. Well, not midnight, but little nighttime snack. I always go out and cut them fresh grass and put it in here at night before they go to bed. And they love it. So it's just the cutest thing, their little noises, and to watch them graze and nibble down and forage into little grasses and eat it. So I just thought it'd be a nice time to show a little bit of them doing one of their favorite things and just update everybody on what was going on. So again, if anybody knows has any information on that could be helpful to get that done for her and her to keep it on, that would be greatly appreciated. And we will see you guys tomorrow. Oh yeah, and don't forget, if you haven't already, please subscribe to my channel and like the videos, and everybody feel free to go check everything out. And if you want to see the dumplings other than here on YouTube, you have a Rumble channel, a TikTok channel. Hi honey, look at them pretty wings. Her wings are so beautiful too. They got the green in them. They're so pretty. I just want to be able to spread them out how they're supposed to be and show them off. But anyways, guys, yeah, Rumble, TikTok, Facebook, and YouTube, all the same name, just ducking around. You can get videos and pictures and updates, all the content about the ladies over there and on here as well. Thank everybody for watching, and I don't know about anywhere else, but I know here in West Virginia tonight we're supposed to have some pretty strong storms, so everybody be safe out there. Thanks everybody for watching. Everybody have a blessed evening, and I'll get back to you tomorrow when we're out here just ducking around. Have a good evening, y'all.